Welcome back, folks, and thanks for sticking with us on this Sunday morning. Joining us now are the ladies from the Ronald McDonald House Charities. We have Denise Cantu, who's the program manager, and we have Cindy Aguirre, who's the executive director. Thank you so much for coming on the show this morning, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. So tell me a little bit about the Ronald McDonald House Charities. Tell me about what you all do and who you all really help.
The Ronald McDonald House Charities has been in the Valley for 20 years, so we're getting ready to celebrate our 20th anniversary. We do have 3 different facilities. We have the house, a 6-bedroom house located right across the street from Valley Baptist, and we help the families that need a place to call home. So it's their home away from home. Their child's in the hospital. They get to come in. They get their own room. It's 2 queen beds, a full shower, TV, full use of the whole house as if it was their own. We also have a family room at the hospital for the families that need to take a break. They can come in, take a shower, take a nap, eat. That is all provided free of charge. And at Edinburgh Children's Hospital, we have a 3-bedroom family room. And that one we see about 400 people per month. And that one's a real busy one because it's right outside the nurses' station. And we're just real proud that we're able to offer these services free of charge thanks to our donors and just people that care.
Definitely. And that's going to be so important to kind of have, especially, with families and going through a tough time like that, but to be able to find comfort in a place that you would find comfort in just laying in a bed versus a chair in a hospital room or something like that. So I'm sure you've seen dozens and dozens of families, hundreds come through the doors. What have been some of the things that kind of have spoken volumes to you that they've said?
I think one of them especially is our first baby that we're going to be introducing at our walking feast. And she was a twin that was born at 1.5 pounds over 18 years ago. And while her sister got transferred to Driscoll, she was able to stay at the house with our interim executive director, Barbara Sue Tucker. And she just became part of the family. And this little girl, her sister died, Angelica, but she is a thriving young lady in college, and she was here for Christmas break, and she came in and cooked. Baked cookies, and then she and our receptionist went over to the hospital and passed out toys. And I think Denise has been with the organization for 13 years. She's got some real stories. She's seen some miracle babies and has really fallen in love with the family. So really blessed.
Yeah, most definitely. And I know, do you all have volunteers that come in? I'm sure people just want to help and do what they can to kind of give back.
Yes, we always need volunteers. We try to get volunteers to come in and make a meal for the families. Like that, when the families come to the house, there's a meal prepared for them. And we always like to have groups come and bake cookies for the family to make it like a home for them. So we always like to have groups to come in and bake cookies for the families.
Definitely. I imagine when people come in, being able to just sit down and kind of relax for a few minutes, even though they have a lot going on in their life. But is that what it started on for the Ronald McDonald House Charities, giving people comfort when they're going through so much?
Absolutely. As I mentioned earlier, we were cheering on for the Philadelphia Eagles because Fred Hill was a player when his daughter got diagnosed and was at the hospital. When the players would come visit him, they would see he was lying on the floor, and then they decided we got to do something about it. So they talked to the Eagles management leadership, and they talked to Ray Kroc, and they decided we need to do something and provide a home away from home for these families that are by their child's bedside. So we have the Ronald McDonald House that started back in the 70s. And Denise has been fortunate to meet Fred Hill.
Really?
Yes. And so for us, it's just an honor for us to offer that home away from home. We see that pregnant mom that just delivered and has a baby that's 1 pound, 2 pounds in newborn ICU, and she's just so tired. And to come into the house, have a hot meal, get to go into her room, take a shower and rest, and then she'll get a phone call, the doctor wants to see you, and so we help transport them to the hospital also. But we have an opportunity to bless so many people, and God has been so good to us.
Most definitely. And you all are celebrating a 20-year anniversary. That is amazing to be able to have helped families throughout 20 years, giving back and making a world of a difference.
We still see some of those children, and so as part of our 20th year anniversary, we're going to have a tabloid featuring 20 of our babies.
Wow.
And these are truly miracle babies that nobody thought they'd survive, and now they're just healthy and happy, and they still come see us. During the Christmas, we had many of them come say thank you, or mom comes and reintroduces us to that tiny little 3-pound baby that's now a year old and walking, and so it's just beautiful.
It's It's amazing to, it's kind of full circle. They want to come back and give back to kind of who helped them in their time of need. Now, I know you all are doing the 19th annual Wild Game Feast celebration, so tell me a little bit about what this is going to involve. It sounds exciting.
It's so exciting. Yesterday we met with Larry Delgado and with Justin Stair, and one of the things that we talked about was the Texas Chefs Association Rio Grande Valley chapter. They are cooking our wild game. And so when we talk about wild game, we're talking about venison, we're talking about wild boar, we're talking about nilgai, fish, shrimp, and some other delicacies. And they will prepare them. These are all people that have their own restaurants many times, and like Salt and House Wines.
Right.
They'll come in and they volunteer their time to cook for us. And so people get to taste all these different meals, and afterwards they can also have meat and potatoes, either ribeye, and enjoy the meal. This year, because it's our 20th anniversary, we decided to honor Mr. Frank Bogus, because thanks to Mr. Bogus and his vision, and Barbara Sue Tucker, who had a friend that ran and currently runs a Ronald McDonald House in Temple, and she came back and shared the vision with her dad, like 25 years ago, because that's about what it takes to get one built. And he got on the phone with his friends, and they were able to get a $750,000 pledge. So we thought we need to honor this man for his visionary, for a house that is so practical and just so beautiful, and then the services that we provide. Nobody's turned away if they don't have money. They'll be dancing to the music of Texas Heat. Many people like that music, and I do, I know, and I know Denise does too. But we'll also have auctions, and this is our major fundraiser, and our organization runs by the generosity of our donors. And again, going back to volunteers, we have volunteers at the house that help answer phones. We have volunteers in the family rooms. So they're a vital component of this. So it's going to be a beautiful night for everybody. It will be held at the health clinical building right next to us, which is also the medical school. And the courtyard is beautiful. Plenty of parking. We'll have golf carts that will transport people from the parking lot to the place, and it's just going to be a beautiful evening for everybody.
It sounds great. Now, where can people go to get some more information? Can they call a number or go to a website?
They can call us at the house, and it's 412-7200, or they can come visit us at the house. We'd love to. Anyone that comes to the house, beware, we'll give you a tour. We are so proud.
We're so proud, yes.
We're so proud of our house. Lazy Boy Galleries came in and helped us remodel it. It looks like a home away from home. They gave us over $30,000 worth of furniture and helped us with the painting, the color schemes. And then McDonald's provided the paint and the painters for us. So it's a beautiful home. And so if you come in and buy tickets, the first thing we say is, can we give you a tour of this beautiful house? Because we want them to know that their money counts. And right now we have 2 families checked in at the house. And there's days that someone may check in and they don't come because they don't want to leave their child's bedside. But that's what we're there for. We've got the staff that runs overnight just to make sure that they have a place if they go to the hospital, that we'll be opening the door for them.
Perfect. Well, thank you ladies so much for coming in. It sounds like it's going to be a great event, and of course you can give a call or head on over to the house to get more information. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. All right, folks. Well, when we come back, we have all the details on the Iwo Jima parade. Stay with us.